Thank you for checking out the Better Homing Projectiles plugin. In this video, I'm going to go over the stress test with you. When you open the demo, press Escape and click Open Stress Test. Once you get to the stress test, the first thing you're going to want to do is select the fire rate. We'll go ahead and leave it at 60 here, which is the default. And then the next thing you want to do is click Fire Unreal Default, and that's going to start shooting some projectiles. And these projectiles have a lifespan of 2 seconds. So what you'll see here is at 60 projectiles per second and a lifespan of 2 seconds. If you look in the upper right hand corner, we have 120 projectiles alive at once. And you'll see the current frames per second right there. Then if you look in the upper left hand corner, you'll see the average frames per second is sitting around 226, excuse me. And so the goal here is to collect data on the average frames per second and compare between the two. So we're going to let this collect some data for a minute, and then once we've let it collect some, we're going to click Fire Better Homing to start firing the Better Homing projectiles, which you can see right away. They do a much better job homing. They stick with the target, while the Unreal Default was lagging behind quite a bit. And then if we look up here in the left-hand corner again, we'll see that the average frames per second sits at roughly the same. So let's go ahead and play with this a bit and increase the fire rate so that we can increase the stress on the system. Let's do 240. And now, if we look in the upper right-hand corner, we have 481 projectiles alive at once, which is quite a bit. And we're sitting at around 138 frames per second. So let's go ahead and switch to the Unreal Default. And look at that. We're pretty close to the same thing. So I hope that running this stress test on your machine will give you the confidence to know that using the Better Homing projectiles, although there is more going on in the homing algorithm, it's efficiently implemented, and it's all done in C++, so it runs fast. And you can see that there's very little difference between the default and the Better Homing. So thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoy the plugin, and I hope it improves your game. Thank you so much for your time.